we're live! Welcome back to yet another PC build stream. I'm gonna just put away my mouse real quick because, well, I used that one to start the stream, obviously, and I just got in. Well, yes, I just got a notification from YouTube that I'm live. If I haven't known it, I know it now. Well, today we're going to build a PC, and this stream is brought to you by simplePCBuilding. And yeah, simplePCBuilding is a service you can take on if you're in need of a new PC. Just go to the link down in the description box below and register yourself for a new PC. And it's that simple, just fill out the form there. Alright, so we're gonna take a real quick dive into the parts we're going to use today. We're gonna use a MSI MPG X570 Gaming Edge Wi-Fi, one of my favorite motherboards out there. Then as a CPU, we're gonna use a Ryzen 5 5600X, 6-core CPU, 12 threads. I believe 4.5 gigahertz base, or like 4.2 gigahertz or something like that base, and it's gonna turbo up to 4.8 or something like that, 4.9 gigahertz. Pretty decent for an AMD CPU. For Intel, it's like, yeah, that's pretty good, but not like top of the line, because top of the line is like 5.3 or something like that. Then we're gonna use a ADATA XPG S70 Gamix. Gamix S70. This is a 1 terabyte model of it. It's one of the fastest PCIe Gen 4 SSDs out there, and it's also SLC, which is nice. So SLC flash, which means it has way higher durability, and yeah, that's also some upside of it. And for RAM, because the person I'm building a PC for is going to use a lot of video editing. Obviously 32 gigs of Corsair Vengeance LPX, one of the tightest time memories in this price class. As well, it is insanely cheap. I think it was 150 or something like that. That's fairly cheap. And as a power supply, we're going to use the Seasonic Focus GX750. Yeah, I like those power supplies. And by the way, the cooler is going to be the AMD stock cooler, so the Rave Stealth. Because 5600X doesn't run hot at all. And then finally, the case. It's a beat by a Pure Base 600 window. Yes, I would have liked to take another case. I would have liked to take like a Corsair 4000 Airflow or something like that, because it's way easier to build inside of them than in the Pure Base. But, well, we're required to use some DVD drives, which then means, yeah, I'm bound to that case pretty much, because most of the other cases that I know that have DVD slides, well, they suck. The 5.1/4 inch base, yeah, they're so rare today. So still, the case is not bad. All right, then let's. I think I didn't even note down the specs. I could have done, but I forgot. Well, then I'm going to put my iPad away real quick. Also one of my iPads away. And so now we're going to deposit all of the stuff here. Oh, by the way, in here there's a 1660 Super from the MSI GeForce GTX 1660 Super Ventus XSOC. It's a pretty decent GPU. It's like, yeah, they're ridiculously expensive currently, but well. So I'm gonna move the camera a little. Just so it might potentially help with the view you guys are gonna have, because I did some fiddling around. But why would you need a DVD drive? Well, good question. Give me a second, I'm just confused. Okay, that should supposedly work. Okay, that I can see the chat as well. But also my streaming software, which is good. Alright. Well, we need a DVD drive because the person is gonna... Come on. He's gonna burn some DVDs. And that's why we need DVDs. A DVD drive. That's the whole point of it. Alright. Let's transition over to my secondary cam so you can see a lot more. So, there's like typical motherboard boxing. You have like the motherboard in a separate cage, and then you have all the other stuff down here, like some stickers to label cables, a quick start guide where actually there you can see an Intel CPU, how to mount an Intel CPU on an AMD motherboard. No, actually it's just a quick start guide that will deliver with every single motherboard every side delivers. So yeah, that's why it's the same. And obviously a manual, a sticker from MSI, which is nice. I was suspected in main cam. Right, then a drive with drivers and utilities. Why ever you should use that? Don't ask me. Then the Wi-Fi antennas, because it's a Wi-Fi motherboard. Then there's a PW 3-pin extender for fans, I believe. And then 36 that get delivered with this motherboard. In fact, we do only need to take out the manual, we're not going to use it, but having it outside is potentially a good idea. Because I have built with this motherboard before, so I know how where to plug in everything that's connected to this motherboard. And also because it's like a more high-end motherboard, the I/O shield is already pre-installed, which helps because people tend to forget that, and you know it's pretty annoying. In fact, I'm not sure yet if I should leave away the PCIe slot cover, or if I should the M.2 slot cover, or if I should remove the cooler on this SSD here. We're gonna see if that would void the warranty. If not, I'm gonna remove the cooler from the SSD. I assume it's not gonna void the warranty, but if it does, then we're gonna leave away the M.2 shield here. Which would be fairly sad because it looks very sick. And it does also help with the cooling of the SSD. Yeah, no, the other cooler does as well. But this motherboard here is known for a good M.2 cooling, which obviously is the whole point of it. I'm gonna need some shears. I believe I have not even brought them. That's why we have an iFixit kit right here. And yes, you might have noticed I'm using a whole different chair and table here. I just got a message in the Yeah, somebody that could use the DVD or CD. Yes, in fact, he's actually going to use that, which is pretty fascinating because I myself wouldn't see myself using. I'm going to use this battery. Come on. Okay, that's maybe not the best sort of idea. Just to get it. Oh, I did it actually. Okay, let's see. So, one time AMD Wraith Stealth Cooler, and one time AMD Ryzen 5 5600X. So, I can show it to you quickly. Yeah, it's just like typical AMD CPU. So we're gonna pick it up on the sides here, and then we're gonna flip it around, open up the slot, and then golden triangle here, triangle there, and then pop the CPU in there, give it a little wiggle, and then close the latch. So that's the CPU installed. We're gonna put that stuff away for now because I need to install these AMD stock cooler right now. That's a cool thing. All the motherboards come with the mounting hardware for it already mounted. And what was it? It's like the step-down version from the Wraith Prism. It's the Rare Stealth. Oh, it's that cooler mounting. Oops. Oh, that's the wrong side. Like so, and we're gonna put it back in there. That's the Intel type mounting mechanism. We're gonna need to remove the screws here. That's for the Wraith Prism, for example, uses this mounting hardware. And gosh, it's like screwed down insanely. Oh gosh. But let's remove the bracket now. So, so which way around are we gonna do it? Which is better for having less cable slack? Okay, we have no choice but to put it that way. So, spring tension screws. Whoosh. Sound good at all. Okay, now the screws going in. And we'll pull out a bit. So we need to tighten down the screws now. Oh, I see. Tighten down there. Okay, that's tightened down. So, it's now mounted. Alright, I do admittedly hate that cooler. And by the way, my goal here is today to make a insanely good job at cable managing, because this case sucks in terms of not having a gosh darn power supply shroud. It's insane. Alrighty. So next off, we're going to change a bit to a small one. That one is captive. Alright. So I'm now curious, is that one, is the rolling cooler gonna want a warranty? Here we go. This is the SSD. Yeah, the warranty is going to be avoided. Is that actually gonna fit? That's the wrong bit. Just realized I've got to bring out the so that's so I'm not sure. It's here it says warranty void if removed. So warranty void if the sticker is getting removed. Let me check real quick. Is there a manual included? There is not. I'm not actually sure. So if you're putting it in the lower slot, which would also work actually, by the way, you're bound to Gen 3 speeds, which is not the point of this SSD. So we're actually going to put it in the top slot. And I just realized I forgot about the I just realized about the other 2 screw. There we go. Alright. Tell me, Messiah, why you only deliver 1 in the 2 screw. I believe they assume you put that one in the upper slot without actually Jesus. With holy sh. No, they assume without putting actually in a screw into the upper set of here. So we're gonna actually take that one, put that one afterwards in the motherboard box. The whole plan. So, one-time SSD installed. I'm going to switch over to my other cam again. One-time SSD installed. I can maybe simulate that a little bit this way. Better. So you can see more. One SSD installed. It's an SSD damage as I said beforehand, and we're gonna. I'm gonna use that one again to remove the. Like fun fact, I used like this spatula from from inside. Jesus, just use a spatula from after the fixing kit to remove the sticker here again. Oh, there's something. Well, yeah, I care about the warranty because if something is not okay with that drive, I would not remove it before I test it out. If it works, then I'm fine. I might just generally remove it afterwards, but not yet. So this motherboard has the usual principle. You go in from the outer slot, put in the RAM and from the outer slot. Maybe open up the latches as well. Only the outer one and then one left over, and then the next one we're gonna use. I'm gonna show it to you real quick. Alright, we're here on the motherboard. I'm just gonna populate the outermost slot and then leave one free, and then you're gonna populate the next slot after that. Okay, that's in. Next slot in the I did it that way around because it's easier for you then to see it. You can do it whichever way around you want to. Alright, RAM is installed. Just put that stuff away. So the base part of the PC is already built up. I'm going to put those screws away. So those screws are put away. safely. Where did I put that? No. So. How are you? That way. And then we're gonna put the motherboard just around the back here so it's out of the way, because now it's time for the case. I'm gonna put my phone away. Just flip it over if I get a message from somebody. So, that one is not yet. So, just have some scotch on my hands. Why ever? Don't ask. All right. It's the typical Be Quiet orange. Alright, seems to be gosh. Somehow always the most difficult part for me seems to be unboxing a case, or actually pretty much everything. I'm always ridiculously incompetent in unboxing all that shit. So, manual, I'm not going to need that one today. Okay, so that type of glass panel installation. Right, it's done. Oh, it's a whole different way than I expected. But it's not a bad thing though. It's like, but like Corsair does way better than that. That's the problem. As well, in cable mentioned, Corsair is also like, those cases, they're so well thought out. That's insane. Like, they really spent a lot of time thinking about the case. I put them there, so if I cannot find them later on. Alright, I'll put this glass panel to a safe place. Yes, it's tempered glass. Oh. Check that the motherboard sensors are built in correctly. Looks good. Like the whole problem with this case I have is that there's legitimately no power supply shroud, which obviously then means you can see all the cables. That's why I'm generally trying to get a very insanely good power, an insanely good oh yes, this go off there. So to get an yeah. Let's forget to take out the accessories box. And then we have the motherboard installed without like screws to screw it in. The cable management ties and the screws. So this is the motherboard screws, these screws for the 5¼ inch base, and some SSD screws, hard drive screws, I believe. Yeah, and yeah, the SSD screws and the hard drive screws are 2 different ones, I believe. I mean, we take half of this in the manual. It's the wrong one, I don't need that. What I need now is my fixing kit. Is there anything? Then why did I unbox everything before the stream? Because it still is like very interesting to see some unboxing. But that's why I thought like, well, I know I'm not really good at it, but I can still manage it to do it fairly soon. Which means and we're fairly fast. Let's see if we can get the cam angle here. Let's see if I can extend that one a little bit further. Should be fine. Alright. I got some sort of a good angle here. I hope, at least. So, let's screw in the motherboard. Doesn't line up well. No, it appears to be that everything is all right. So we're going to start at the bottom here. So, oh gosh. So we're gonna get the motherboard in there as it's supposed to be. I mean, I could also build it upright, so. That's right. Alright. Let's go further. I'm not using a standard pattern, as you might see. I'm going more into like, yeah, just getting the right mounting pressure so that it holds in there as it should be. So that it's held in place there, that it doesn't move around so hard. Come on. Excuse me, what the? Våra barn är som sådana. is full. Okay. So now. Okay, what the? Tell me, Case, how to. Nope. Okay, I'm gonna push it up more. Right, that one should now be able to be okay. I don't need to take out the motherboard again and see what is the problem. That's good. There's some weird things going on with that screw right there. Okay, that's good. The motherboard stand-up is okay. Let's see how to take another screw. Okay, it's a screw that is totally straight. It's like that, like totally insane, that screw. So let's fit it in. So take another screw. Hey, come on. Like a whole lot of intolerances here. It's like insane, but what is going on with that standoff? It's like that one as well. What the? Or is it that just a screw? My channel will also be just a screw. I will need to check that screw later on. Okay, that case is not the best. I forgot to peel that one here. It's a big issue. I hope you can see. Okay, peels off. Okay. Next screw, I believe there's still one missing. Yeah. Two. Okay, that one has some intolerance on the board or on the case. It's insane. Is that the reason why there are so many motherboard screws? Okay, let's see. Reverse. Let's see why there are so many motherboard screws. Oh, it's the wrong screws. Where is it? Oh, it's the wrong screws. Oh. 2, 4, 6. That's the motherboard screws. Oops. Well, that explains that. Well, that's that. I cannot believe that these are the motherboard screws. That's from hard drive cage mounting. What the fuck? Hard drive cages are mounted with a whole lot of different screws. That doesn't make any sense. That's big brain time, yeah. Big brain time. That's definitely more than big brain time, like Big Steven has done. They're just unscrew, I believe this. Anyway, I feel very dumb now. Get that out again. Okay. For this CPU, we'll not need to put in all the screws on all the also the 4-pin EPS because it's only 65, but we're gonna do it anyway because we can. All right. So much for my stupid move there. Wherever I put it onto the power supply box. I guess that's not going to be our next task. Well, the is coming along pretty nicely. So some gift cards, that's important. I believe warranty. Ah, okay. So I see. That's the point why they're putting it into the plastic bags. That's, by the way, the 24-pin adapter thing that's used to get the power supply to switch on even if the 24-pin is not plugged in. So, it's only the power cord for Germany, which we are now obviously not in. We're obviously only in Switzerland, which is the whole point of having a Swiss power cord somewhere over there on my table. So, This is a 750 watt unit from Sonic. Get that stupid sticker off there. You can turn it up that way, but we're not gonna do that because that's stupid. Because down here there's a filtered intake. That's perfect. And the filter is so easy to remove. It's like, oh by the way, we should actually put the case into an upright position. Oh, we could actually show it to you on that camera. Give me a second. Oh, there's actually the screws for the power supply. I don't remember which ones. Let me go for a check. Is the power supply connection. Power supply screws are usually I don't think it goes with the power supply. I don't think it will. Oh yeah. Gosh, I was stupid. I'm not really fully recovered yet from vaccination, so that's why I'm a little distracted or like disoriented in some sort. Sorry for that. Is the screwdriver okay? It's all over. So we're gonna put the power supply in here. Flip around the case like that, and then we're gonna screw in oh, so much to telling you that I'm gonna flip it out upside down, and then actually just putting it in the way originally. The way you're not supposed, it's way less optimal to put it in. So, that one's in, then there's 2 more screws, and then we're done. Make it tighten down the legs table a little. The camera did it again, the other camera. Righty. here. Alright, the power supply is installed. Now let's get the modular cables up here. So there's 2 boxes. That one down here, real quick. Okay. So that's all the SATA and Molex. That's a short SATA for that's the Molex we're going to use. And obviously this all the SATA. Oh, the SATA we're going to use, I believe it's long, I don't remember which one it was. We're going to check that later. That's one of the power UPS, not PCIe cable. The 24 pin, we're also going to need one CPU, then the Molex to SATA. That one we're not needing. PCIe, So then we have the other EPS. EPS, okay, so over here. Alright. I don't know if that's actually the long SATA cable. There's a long and a shorter SATA cable, so we're gonna need the short one. It's a long one, okay. Because otherwise we need to tuck away so much cable, and that's because we're only gonna need to run that one to the hard drive gauges. And I did want to prepare this case for possible future installations of more hard drives. We're going to be needing 1, but there's a 4-page replica for SATA drives. I could also just install a small one, the 2 pigtailed one, but I don't think that it's actually going to be enough until the space is going to need. So all major components are installed now. I can pack away my effector kit. At least for now. So, bring the case up here and get off this side panel. These are, by the way, captive screws, which is a nice touch. So I'm gonna take a chair because it's gonna be a fairly I'll take that one out. Honestly, let's put it back. It's gonna make the dough look a lot thinner. They managed, you know. terrible cable management of the pre-installed stuff. And also we need to disconnect that whole entire stuff from the built-in fan hub, fan controller, because that thing sucks as nothing else does. Okay, that's good. That one. Oh, I need to flip that fan up here. Oh gosh. Do not want to obstruct the airflow in the case, so I'll just be removing those hard drive cages, as I do not have the hard drives here yet. Ah, come on. Phillips, I'm not mistaken. Yeah, thanks. Well, why I still don't get it. Why when the upper fan is installed as it is, I don't get it. Really, why? Tell me about it. Doesn't make any sense, except like removing some cable slack, but. As most people are not going to use the built-in fan hub anyway. Why would you? So now let's put some thought into where to route which cable. Some EPS. If there's any cable management, yes, it can go around the top here. Presumably. Yeah. So just PC power, EPS, good. You can go through the top here. Oh, why? MSI, why did you just do it that way? Okay, that one is plugged in. Alright, next one. Okay, only one of those is needed. Well, I'm gonna obviously that CPU to hell and back, but at all? So overclock it at all? Okay, I'm gonna flip the fan right now. That one is definitely too small. Well, that's that. Oh, I see what I did. And by the way, it's not the silent wings or so. It's a pure wings fan from Be Quiet. I mean, it's not a silent bass or something like that, or a dark bass. It's a pure bass. So it does make sense that they're delivering pure bass, pure wings fans with it. But still, tell me why Be Quiet. Oh, come on. Okay, it's like very funny that that one went in easy and the other one didn't. These fans are, by the way, not the quietest that there are. I mean, still it's Be Quiet, but they're not that quiet. It's like lineup. Okay, that's how we managed it. Okay, let's get back over there. The screwdriver decided to go away. Okay. Is it a motherboard? Oh. Gonna have to block up any more space than needed. No, everyone actually removes them. It's easier. Alright. Okay, it's almost impossible to bend this stupid 24 pin here. Oh, let's have one. I hate the 24 pin. Okay, that's now done. Okay, good. take a whole different approach here this time around. I'm gonna get it so that there's as few cables as possible in the basement of the case, because we can legitimately see them, which is why the be quiet. It's like an aesthetics focused case. Holy fantastic. So that one can be straight out there. Where are the cable ties and stuff like that? Okay, yeah. Okay, we're not gonna tie that one in there. The fan header might need to go straight up across there, which is flipping unfortunate. Because it's gonna ruin the whole aesthetics. Big move. Yeah, it's gonna do the right there. There's a potential that a cable goes up above there. It's the fan cable, and that's it. And that one is not possible to go around. Maybe that's in there. Oh! I have one idea though. I could loosen the motherboard and I could get that fan. If we would need to exchange the fans, that would be a whole nightmare to get out. I'm not gonna do that. It's just gonna be easier for the user to exchange something in the future. Okay, that's gonna go around the top bottom there. Goes there. Yeah, that's okay. That's and then also CPU. Okay. Also be around this. Good as possible. Is there any? There's no way we can manage it. Okay, I need to get a step back to it. Give me a second. Whereas actually, I believe there's actually some sort of a... No. There's not. I believe I had a... I don't remember. Give me a second. that's that. Okay, it's through there. Yeah, okay, that's good. Why couldn't they have made a cable management hole here, a cable management thing around it back there? I don't get it. But I mean, yeah. Gosh. Then we need 1 times PCIe power, and look at what it's like just after that. There's at least going to be 1 SATA cable hanging around. Well, this actually goes straight up from the bottom. But I'm not actually going to do that because it looks stupid. I could do that. I could go from here, straight up here to the GPU. Then we have had like a whole clutch of cables down here. Or I could go out through here. Which I'm actually going to do. Okay, out through here. And then we're gonna start the actual cables around the back and call it a day. So we're gonna then start the cables around the back here, and then we're gonna go out through that hole. Or I'm actually gonna put the orange things there. I'm very undecisive, I know. Oh gosh. So, I'm going to back it back in. So, perfect. So, I'm gonna have that one go through there. Fix that one. Ready? another one, the orange little stoppers there. The good thing about this case is, by the way, that you can just put in a whole lot of hard drive gauges. You can put in 5 hard drive gauges. Yeah, and then also 2 5¼ inch. It's also a benefit. That one, okay, I'm not gonna put in that one just yet, because I guess that might be the only one that gets removed, or stay removed, because then we can run the SATA cables through there. And that here is obviously a slot, a port that's not needed, so we can cover it up and it looks a little better. I use one of the cable ties. So, this, by the way, is 3 additional ones in the Seasonic from the Seasonic power supply. It's really nice about Seasonic. It will deliver some cable management. So, like you can see, I'm currently just putting in some cable tie, because that's the first thing you should do when you start cable management. Okay. When you start cable management, when you start cable managing. Okay. I cannot interfere too much. And yes, I know they could be used differently than I'm using them, but here we do not have so much space in terms of cable management in the back, so I'm gonna use it that way. God, why? Be quiet. Why couldn't you just make a easy power? It would be so easy. Just make an indent here, and then we had like another way to cable manage at the back. But I thought, like, no, I'm not going to do that, because why? And by the way, I'm very much into neat and tidy cable management today. So that's why I'm gonna already get that's later. Okay, that one is gonna that one needs to go out of the way, because it's the fan, it doesn't fan out, and that's stupid. I do really dislike this. So it's insane. Okay, let's install it in a good way. Okay. You know what? Let's just put in the GPU first. Okay. Because then I can get. So, I'm also going to say that a lot. Whole lot of screws just dropped. Okay, that's what we need. That one away again. The 6 and 6 is super. When the 6 is so seam variant of it. And this case here has actually the it doesn't work. Okay. Here. This case would have actually some thumb screws for that, but well, they are tightened down too fast, too strongly, so tight. It's even hard to unscrew them with this screwdriver. Okay. You say slot covers. Just trying to stay organized. Okay. There's a lot of sag in here. I would say the GPU is smaller than expected, but I only really know it's a 3080. What a big flex, you know? I mean, it's an XS variant, you know? XS means very small, extra small. And 3060s are also very small, even though they're like way stronger than the 6060 Super, but they're also way more expensive, you know. So, then let's plug in the 8-pin PCIe cable, so the 6+2 actually, but 6+2 is just, yeah, it just makes 8. Makes sense, so. Almost that. Well, yeah, possibly a bit. That's the cool thing about the lower end GPUs, that you only have one 8-pin, and you can easily, or actually the ones that have another 6-pin, you can easily do it with the pigtail of the PCIe cable. If there's like 2 8-pins, I would suggest using 2 cables that run to the GPU. But since this is only yeah, 1 8-pin, or yeah, 1 8-pin, it's not necessary, totally not. Okay, that's good. Okay. problem with this cable management system here is it's pretty disgusting. But it's fine. It's fine enough. Yeah, it's nice. I mean, it's not optimal, but it's all right. Or in a Qian fashion, like it's better than Dell. What's a dream? Chat, what's a dream? It's okay, you can see here. I installed this cable around the back there, the PCIe power cable. I still really hate it. 1 8-pin. That's the dream. 1 8-pin. So I would say that if this case about a D- for cable management. If not less. By the way, I'm just fixing down 2 cables here at the front. So tucking the PCIe power and EPS cables together, so that they're not like hanging around all over the build. It looks better. That one is like gonna be the last task. Okay, so let's take on the next suckers. Then one next cable. That one is gonna actually go straight upwards through here, because that's where we need it. That's the gonna be the SATA power. It's gonna get up to SATA because the other SATA cable would be too big. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's like, I mean, there's like a B- is not too bad. It's fine, but it's like not great. Did I just? Oh, I didn't pick out yet. Where's the Molex? Oh, I put away the Molex. That's not maybe also even shorter SATA cable. Oh, that's a shorter SATA cable. I took the long one. Put it away again. Yeah, I mean it doesn't look too bad, but it's like it's horrendously difficult to make it look good. I mean, this case has a side window, so this means the cable management does need to be better. Oh no, not the D-. The D- would be it's like your case, I believe. It's like insane. Like the most insane case I've ever seen. Like, what was that? Like something from what was the developer? What was the manufacturer? It was like LC Power or something like that. That case is, ew, gosh, no. don't remind me of the case. Please. It's look at it. Okay, we've got molex. 1 times molex. Good. Then we need zeta as well. 1 times zeta. Gotcha. Let's say that's in. The other one needs to go here. It's fine. Okay, that's good. Let's hang it up there. The thing I dislike the most about this case is that there's no cable management for no cable management mounting option for the EPS 12 volt. You want to run EPS connector. You want to if you want to run rather than run the back there. It's just in fact it's just impossible. Okay. Okay, then you have the SATA power cable here. We're gonna plug them into the last of the monitors there. It's not in. Then we're gonna route it both those to the top here, where they're supposedly being plugged into. So, something like that. Okay. Okay. Somewhat acceptable in a way. I mean, like, the 24 pin is not right at all yet. But that has a reason. There's a reason for that. And the reason is, well, I will need to undo the whole cable management again. But more of that, further from that later. Gosh. Okay, though I have an idea. It's It's insanely stupid, but it might be the only option we have. Okay, it doesn't touch the motherboard there, which is great. I'm gonna take a zip pack. It's easier to put around there. I got it. Cannot show that motherboard, which is with plastic. Jesus. Okay. That's done to some extent. Yeah, it appears to be somewhat acceptable. Oh. Okay. Okay, perfect. Okay, like that, and then say that here, say that here, say that here, and say that here. So that one I'm gonna tuck together. Because it will not get needed, the fourth one. That's for sure. And otherwise you can just remove the zip tie. Because for the fourth one you would need to buy a secondary, another drag gauge. Which is, yeah, I don't get it. Why I should do that, because legitimately you would need to like have a whole lot of footage to even fill up 2 drives. good. Well, I mean, it could be some like 500 gig drives. But I know the one drive we're gonna put in here is a 2 terabyte CA Barracuda. So, and that's always actually pretty much filled up. Seem to remember it told me. And you know, I do not want to forget about anything. No worries, first thing needs to be so rich. Jesus. Okay, we're gonna use this cable there. Can we fit it? Let's see. So this silicon. Is it also called? Is it actually also called silicon in English? I believe. Silicone. Oh, I believe it's silicone. Yeah, that's. It looks like it's fine. Okay. Right here. There's also the same issue we have back there, down here. There's no cable management, and it sucks. Just put that down. These D connectors right here. Good. That one's gonna go there for the time being. This SATA cable I might generally install already if there's it's not necessary. SATA cable. No, I'm gonna actually hard drive caging after this. So the smaller part here that might it's good to have long cable ties to some extent. But in other ways, it's also a pain in the butts. arm. Good. Good, that should fit on. Okay. Okay, but I'm just gonna route it temporarily along here. Oh, I forgot it. Yeah, that's dumb. That's what I meant before. What I meant was I actually gonna only route it temporarily. It's like a tip to tech tip to put to tie the cables that belong together so that they do not hang around your system all the time independently. What the heck? Somebody was smoking something here, definitely, while sending that cable. Oh, I almost ran out of cable ties. I'm gonna get some others. Give me a second. Got. So that should go through here. Oh, this is a crossing. Oh, that's not good. It's cable crossing. That's horrible. First of all, horrible to look at, and second of all, horrible to work with. So the front panel connectors. fans I'm going to need to take. The other fans I'm going to take later on. Which one should I take? Actually, I'm going to take that one. That one. And HD audio. It's not. Wait. Okay, get that one out. Good. Get it through here. Might save me some. Oh, we can actually remove the front panel. I didn't know that. Nice. HD audio is installed. And then this says front panel. So what's that? Is that one here? Plus minus. That one. Relevant. Alright. Front panel is connected. That one can be pulled back to slack here. Also that one can be pulled back. Okay. Let's pull this through there. It's not moving. Okay, that's good. Front panel is also connected. So all the switches here are working. Supposedly. Yeah, by the way, one other thing I do dislike about this case is the insanely huge hard drive empty. Yeah, I need to do that. Come on, get up. I believe there was one additional sys fan somewhere. It's just only the pump edge up there. Yeah. Yeah, there's only those four at the bottom. Okay, let's plug in the next fan. Okay, that's plugged in as well. Okay. Then one more. Oh, that one should go out. Okay, here. Okay, I just needed to change the order of the front panel connectors so that the USB one is more up front. So, it looks pretty good. Okay, we're gonna move that cable mess here underneath the other cable. because here's like some way we could actually make it go there in a very nice looking way. So, I actually wanted to get that fan connector here, so that I can tie it together and cut off the useless stuff here. And also, there's only that small cables. I'm gonna use one of those. Like so. So, could be worse. Chat, what do you think? I'm gonna show it to you on the camera. Okay, don't blow that. What do you think? But yeah, that thing is not gonna hang down there anymore. It's gonna be up there because it's not yet fixed. Okay, so switch back to the main cam. Alrighty, so that's pretty much everything. Yeah, we're pretty much ready to check if it's possible to turn on the system. Okay, I'm gonna touch that on the way still. So that cable is fixed now, more or less, and that's that down here. Take a small one. cranked up together. And with that, I will leave you in a cliffhanger because we're gonna be eating it right now. The PC is almost done, and we're gonna get most likely the hard drive and the other stuff we're gonna need. Also the DVD drives, we're gonna get them during the lunch break. How did they? It's not bad again. I don't remember. Oh, I see. So at least one. I believe it's just 2 drives. Okay, remove that real quick as well. And we're gonna end the stream for now. I'll show it to you. The PC is let's hope the PC doesn't explode. That's not gonna do. It's not gonna. It's a Seasonic power supply. We're not talking about GP-P750GM and GP-P850GM from Gigabyte. They tend to explode. No, I would never actually recommend anybody such a power supply. And so this is it for this stream. We're gonna continue in about 1 to 2 hours. And well, check out the link down in the description box below to simplePCBuilding, who brought this stream to you today. And well, order a PC there if you're interested and get another stream going. So at least a couple of the PCs I got to build there. I'm gonna stream, make a live stream, and so you can check it out while your PC is being built. You can also chat with me on Discord or via the live chat, which is open for everybody to write in. And well, see you in. Still, I'm gonna get a mouse here. Okay. Well, then see you in in 1 to 2 hours. Have a great time until then. Bye.